watching Channel 4, home of News4Jax.com. The morning show in high definition starts now.
The recession, economic meltdown, chronic unemployment, they've caused a lot of people to take a dim view of the future. But three very successful and influential men say they are living the American dream, and they've co-authored a new book that has some enterprising suggestions on how to turn the economy around. Joining us today is Frank Islam, one of those co-authors of Renewing the American Dream, a citizen's guide to restoring our competitive advantage. Frank, welcome to the morning show. Let's first start
Well, thank you very much, Bruce.
Thank you. Let's first start by defining the American dream. You know, it used to be a chicken in every pot, owning an American home. What is the American dream today in July of 2010?
Well, the American dream to me is to have the opportunity that you can be the best you can and to be recognized and rewarded for that. The American dream is about having a chance to be successful and to have economic security. The fundamental elements of American dream is to get educations, to get a job, to start a small business, so you can put the food on the table, so you can get the decent wages that pays adequate benefits, and also you have a roof on one's head, and most of all, you can retire with dignity. Those American dream is at risk right now.
What's the biggest problem in trying to get back on the road we need to be on and renewing that American dream?
We need to get back. We need to do several things. We need to create jobs. We need to spur economic growth. We got to get back to recovery. And we have made several recommendations in our book. One of the recommendations is we have to reignite the manufacturing sector. For what that really means, we got to give a tax incentive to the American manufacturer who can build the plants right here in the United States and who can also create jobs in the United States, who can also produce, build, and buy U.S. products. This is a very, very important thing. We also need to lend more money to small businesses. Small businesses and entrepreneurs are the one who created America. And we need to become a hotbed for the small businesses.
One of the things that
double the U.S. export.
One of the things that caught my attention was in the chapter you call Government is Not the Problem, and you talk about walking around Capitol Hill, and you see a lot of 20 and 30-somethings, and they're among the best and the brightest in the company. But they lack two things, experience and also expertise. And we're not a country anymore that values those two things.
Well, we are the country that values those things. Unfortunately, the people who have experience do not want to get involved, do not want to get engaged with the government. So what we have is the young people who just got out of college, and they are making a lot of working with the Congress and the Senate to make the laws. And I think that they're an important part of that, but we need to bring some people who also have the experience who can bring the America back so we can move forward.
And we've got 30 seconds left. You talk about 10 things in the renewal model. And the last thing, you call it maxi-tasking. We've become a nation that tries to multitask, do a number of different things. And your supposition is, let's do one thing, let's do it right, let's do it well, and let's see it through fruition.
I totally agree. We need to be focused. We need to be passionate. We need to be committed. We do the right thing. We have to do the right thing. The Americans do not grasp the gravity of the current situation that we are in. We need to reverse the decline. We had a $1.4 trillion deficit per year. 1 out of 5 Americans unemployed, underemployed. We got to get back on the track.
Frank Islam.
We've got to renew the America. Otherwise, the American dream, the shining city upon a hill that President Reagan called, will slip into the shadow.
Frank Islam. The book is called Renewing the American Dream. Good talking to you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.